Okay, welcome to the third and final supplier sourcing method, which will be the last I'm going to show you is how to find brands and, brands that other competitive sellers are selling. So this is kind of like what I call like an infinite rabbit trail or rabbit hole, where you can just find similar competitors to yourself, which are like similar sized businesses selling, products that appear to be sourced wholesale, finding all the brands that they carry, adding those to the list, and then contacting those brands. And the cool thing about this method is that there's a little bit less supplier vetting going on or brand vetting, because the theory is if other wholesale Amazon sellers are selling the brand, it stands to reason that it's profitable and that they were able to get an account. So this is like sourcing brands from other similar sellers is probably going to give you the highest close rate, because the Amazon seller would not be selling it if the pricing didn't work and it wasn't profitable. They wouldn't be selling it if they were unable to secure an account with the brand or distributor. So if it's kind of meeting criteria for similar businesses for you, which stands to reason that it will also likely work for you given enough contacts with these brands. So going back to our search from the first video, I'm just going to pull up that list of brands and I'll show you how to find the sellers that are selling a brand. So if you go back to the magnifying glass, we went to the products view last time. This time we're going to go to the sellers view. And as you can see, there's like all sorts of sellers here. So there's two ways to do this. We could, let's see. So we can learn a little bit more about them as well in terms of like their monthly revenue and whatnot. But what I want to do is go through their offers. So these are all like the products that they're selling. So let's just go through some of these products. So I've got like a few Amazon listings open that from what they're selling. So one, we have GNC, which very well could be online arbitrage and not wholesale, but maybe they're somehow getting it wholesale. I would probably skip GNC just because they're like a known retailer. Let's see, WestMed. So this is clearly another brand to contact. So you would go to the WestMed website and try to contact someone for a wholesale account there. We have this tea here. So I would find the brand name GN plus Vita and contact this brand. We have Hibiclens, which is actually, it looks like a product owned by Molniki Healthcare, which we were on their website before. So you can open up all these listings here and offers from this brand, from the seller, and try to get these same wholesale accounts basically. And then a further rabbit hole you can go down is every offer that seller's on, every listing represents a new list of sellers to go off. So like there's 17 sellers on this product now. So you could go through and then you could click on any of these seller storefronts here. So let's just click on one and then you can click on visit the storefront and then you can see all of their products. So Plant Life Herbal Soaps, there's a brand lead. Now Foods, Kirkland, all Kirkland's through Costco. Costco actually does wholesale, believe it or not. So that's just some free game for you guys. The margins aren't the greatest, but you can go a layer deeper with Costco and actually purchase true wholesale instead of like pick stuff up through their Costco locations. Wrap It, and that's made by Graham Professional Beauty Products. There's another brand lead, Neem, Century Systems. As you can see, there's just countless brands here. And I have a Chrome extension called RevSeller that actually, rather than you going one by one through, you can actually see the list of brands and how many ASINs are selling from them. So you can just add each of these brands to your list and should have no shortage. So you can, just crawl through all these listings and find all the brands that all these sellers are selling, and then go ahead and contact those brands. Hopefully you get the account with the brand. If the brand says no, you can ask for an authorized distributor and hopefully get some additional distributor leads from the brands directly. So, and that was just one brand, one seller. So you can click on any of these brands, click on additional sellers, and here you go. Here's another huge batch of Amazon sellers. So it truly is never ending. There's just endless opportunity. to find potential supplier leads. So that's method one. And then method two on Smart Scout is actually just searching for sellers. Just like you could search for brands and filter them down with that meet certain criteria, you can also search for sellers. So this is particularly useful if, let's say, you are specialized in the arts and crafts and sewing niche, and you want to find like competitive sellers that are also selling products in that category, then you can do that. And then you can filter the size of the seller too. So like it's tough to go against mega sellers with $5 million plus revenue per month. It's going to be tough to compete on listings with them. So often you want to find sellers with a smaller revenue range. And the other benefit is if these small new sellers have been able to secure these brand accounts, it means you have a much higher chance of securing them too. So let's just say, let's put the seller revenue at $50,000 a month up to, let's say, $500,000 a month. And let's say you don't want just one brand, because that would include a lot of private label sellers, which is completely irrelevant. So you want sellers that are selling like 5 brands, and then maybe at least like 50 ASINs in the store. And that's the type of seller you want to go after, like selling a variety of products across a variety of brands, revenue that's not too big, where you have no chance of competing. And then you can select a specific category, or if it doesn't yield much, you can just go to all. So I have no idea what this will yield, but let's see. So here we go. We have a bunch of sellers here. So let's just see Crafts Worldwide. Let's just see what they offer here. And you can see a list of their brands that they're selling. So yeah, they're selling various different brands from various sellers. And then we can actually sort by their best sellers. That would be interesting to see. Heidi Swap. Okay, here we go. Crafts Worldwide. It looks like they're the only seller on this, which means it's not a great sign. They could be the exclusive here and here. Yeah, so this looks like a situation where they are the brand owner. And we can click into their storefront. Sometimes it even says who they are. Now there's no bio here. American Crafts LLC. We can always confirm that. Yeah, so it looks like these are, this is the brand's website. So the brand owner is selling on Amazon themselves. You want to basically just avoid that. So that's fine. That'll happen all the time where you see something like that. Let's just try another one. We Supply DIY. You can click into their store. These guys seem to be a little bit more varied. So yeah, I'm almost positive they're not brand owners. So let's click into their products. And let's just open up a few. And you can even filter these brands if you want to focus on specific brands. I'm just trying to open up a variety here. So this is interesting. There's 3 offers here. What's the name of the store? Yeah, We Supply DIY. I just want to see who the other brands are here. So yeah, there are other third-party sellers on it. So that's a good sign that they're not the brand owner. This one also, there's 3 different sellers. And these all are quite fast-moving products, which is interesting. This White Line one, they are the only seller. So this could be an exclusive, but just for this brand. So that's okay. We can just avoid this brand and contact other brands the seller sells. And yeah, so it looks like there are a few different opportunities here. And that's yet another way to just get an infinite supply of supplier leads, brand leads, distributor leads. And as you can see, we've only, again, gone through 1 or 2 sellers, 1 or 2 brands from those sellers. We have a quite extensive list here, and that was just one subcategory with one specific revenue range. We can loosen up these filters to get even more results, I'm sure, switch up the category. So yeah, as you can see, the software is really powerful, and getting leads should not be the bottleneck in your business. There are other things that can become bottlenecks down the road, but this should not be one of them. So yeah, this pretty much concludes the mini course. Hope everyone got a good amount of value out of it. And if you want to learn more, like step 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of selling on wholesale and scaling your business and being successful, then we offer obviously more extensive training, which we'd love to go even more in depth and have you in our community and really have you grow and learn everything start to finish. So
if you want to learn directly from me and gain access to the system that's helped me scale to over $80 million of sales, and this is the same exact system who's helped countless students scale their businesses, like Andy, for instance, who was doing $20,000 a month with RA, not bad, but now he's doing over 10 times that within a year, doing $250,000 revenue months. Or like Joey, who learned our brand direct strategy and is now doing $110,000 orders directly from brands instead of $500 arbitrage orders. Or like my man Kenny, also from Massachusetts, applied our coaching, went from arbitrage to now doing millions in revenue per year and netting $300,000 his very first year taking our program. So again, if you want to learn directly from me and learn the exact system that took me to over $80 million of sales on Amazon and countless other students as well, then click the link below and book a call. We'll see if we're a good fit for each other. And thanks again for watching.